Hello, I'm Jason Shingleton doing my presentation on family deviance. The children who are raised in the homes of parents who have been incarcerated have a much higher probability of things like theft offenses. On top of that, when you're dealing with kids who have been in homes where father has been incarcerated, they're generally more likely to be arrested by the age of 25. When a parent is incarcerated, that burden is shifted to other family members, which causes stress not only on the adults but also on the children who feel the stress from what is going on in their home, and also the quality of life shifting. The children of incarcerated parents tend to react more negatively than those who have lost parents through sickness, divorce, or even death due to that stigma that is there. There have also been links to antisocial behaviors shown by juveniles to be tied to inherited neurological disorders from the parents. Also, in some cases, the behaviors could be linked to the substance abuse by the mother while carrying the child. Children living in homes where drugs are prevalent are much more likely to become users themselves. They watch how their parents cope with life, and frankly, they follow suit. The environment is acceptable to the lifestyle, so the juvenile naturally migrates towards that. They're also coming up in an atmosphere that is not built to nurture their needs, but instead suited to nurture the habit. The children, therefore, are neglected or even abused in those cases. The neglect, the lack of love and affection, and the ease of getting drugs into their hands leads to making juvenile substance abusers. It has been ingrained into them that their whole lives as being something that is normal. Along with opening the doors to addiction, the lack of care for the child leads to delinquent behavior. They're searching for attention, acceptance, simply having no regard for other people or their property because they have never been taught to respect others or even themselves. The problem of the parent becomes the problem of the child as they struggle in school with academics as well as behavioral issues. In Vigo County, it was very common for students to be brought in from middle school or high school due to delinquent acts, truancy, certainly runaway. A good portion of those students had parents who had dealings with the legal system. Many juveniles within the system in Vigo County carry a last name that is well known in the law enforcement circles. Some of them wore their names with pride, some were ashamed. Either way, a lot of times a kid who came from a home that maybe was more respected would probably get a slap on the wrist. The kids who come from these homes are stigmatized. They're more likely to be incarcerated. I look to a day when we can begin to concentrate more on the rehabilitation aspect over incarceration. Perhaps more programs teaching families how to come back together, learn how, since they've lived apart, to learn how to live once together as a family unit. Mentorship programs, I think, are key with prominent members maybe of society, teaching the youths to not be so afraid of law enforcement and those in the community, but rather how to work with them. Mentored youth through programs like Big Brothers and Big Sisters has proven to be an effective diversion in dealing with delinquency. So to conclude, I think that there is a problem with family deviance and families that are passing on their traits of breaking the law of delinquency. I think we can change this through maybe therapeutic programs that teach the families how to reintegrate into society, and certainly teaching the juveniles a different way of life through those who are in leadership in our community, those in law enforcement within the law community that can help them to see that there's a better way that we can actually live. Thank you.